Hi everyone! Today's hair idea was inspired by the character of Margaery Tyrell from Game of Thrones. Here I'm attempting to recreate her funeral ponytail from Season 5. I started with a centered parting and used a regular curling iron to get some wavy texture. Next, I began the style by taking small sections from the front of my face which I rope braided and then tied together at the back of my head. Rope braids are made by dividing a piece of hair into two, twisting those two strands in the same direction, and then finally twisting them together in the opposite direction. If this isn't a technique you feel comfortable with, please check out my braid dictionary video, which will be linked in the underbar below. Once I had the first step in place, I flipped the joined braids over to the front of my face. The next portion of this involved making two sections on either side of the head, but I wanted that hair to come from the underneath and interior of my hair, so I parted some hair from the top of my head out of the way so that I could do this. I made the first section along the side of the head, and the second was also on the side, but it was further back and extended to the nape of my neck. I used clips to hold these four pieces while I worked so that they wouldn't get lost in the rest of my hair. At this point, I took down the first sections on either side of my head, combed them upwards, and twisted them. Here I'm using a small clear elastic to join them at the top of my head above the elastic that's holding the rope braids. Everything in this one is being secured at the crown of the head, or rather slightly above the crown. And it was the same with the next two panels of hair. I combed them almost straight up, twisted them, and secured them together practically on the top of my head. You don't need a topsy-tail tool, but they help me keep things a little neater. I slipped the end of it through the elastics holding the rope braids and the first side panels, and then looped the tail of the back panels under them. And that was it. You can see I'm a little heavy-handed with my braids and twists, but you could always go back in and loosen everything once the style is complete. Hope you enjoyed this quick video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!